Hey everybody, this is Eric Clark's Travel Videos and I'm in Orange, France. Orange, Orange. Yeah, for all those that know I can't pronounce things, this is orange to me. It looks like orange, it reads like orange, but I'm at the amazing theater. And you can see it behind me and I'll take you inside and we'll show you around. Let's take a look. And so if you look real close, you can see the Roman Theater of Orange. It's 2,000-year history. It's pretty amazing, and this is what it looks like, but they still use it today, and it's amazing, and I can't wait. And even this entryway is enormous and huge and incredible and all that. So let's just go see it, shall we? Wow, wow, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Get out of here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And so this is the stage and they still use it and it's still, and look at the seats. The seats are all amazing. Oh my gosh, what an amazing place. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you can see part of the old Roman structure and stuff. Wow. Get out of here. Look at that. Let me get back up a little bit and I'll get that sun to crack a little bit for us. There you go. What an amazing picture that is. And you can see how high it is. I wonder how many people they can seat here. Look at this. Wow. Wow, wow. Now I'm looking for a puddle. Is that crazy? Look at that. That is just phenomenal. Wow. Well, shall we adventure up? Is that a dark puddle? You know, when you do puddle pictures, you're always looking for the darkest hole you can find because then it doesn't reflect what's in the puddle. So here we go. And this is row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. So, and it's pretty steep, but let's go do it. Wow. It's a lot of steps. I'm hoping. Wow. And there's my puddle. Look at this. Shut the door. You have to imagine this is 2,000 years old. Wow. Wow, wow. Incredible. He ain't waving at me. And there's still rows. You can see that guy way up there. There's still more rows. Wow. Phenomenal. I mean, I thought the Athens one was amazing. And it is. But this one's just as amazing. Wow. Incredible. Wow. And some of the older drawings, in the old days, they used to have like like carpets or something they would drag across so that they could offer shade. So they would connect up here and go all the way across to up there. And look at the lighting up there. You can see the lighting stuff. And maybe people could stick their heads up there. Juliet's balcony, and that's what I always imagine is Juliet's balcony when they do that, you know. Wow. Amazing, everybody. Wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to be right back. Just amazing. Let's go up a little higher. Let's go to the end over here. Wow, wow. I've wanted to come here for years. And I missed it last time I was here. What's on the other side? Amazing. Wow. You know, when you think about it being used for 2,000 years, it just makes you kind of silly, you know? Wow. And it's really set up nicely with all the lights and the systems and the sound and the everything else. What's this way? Think about people 2,000 years ago in their robes, with their kids, with their family, husband and a wife, walking here to go see a show. You know, it's just staggering to stop and think about it, you know? I mean, how many people have walked these steps? How many people have seen these things? Wow. And the kids playing, you can hear them behind me running through the halls and playing. I bet they did the same thing back then too. Kids are kids. You can't deny them from being free spirits and happy joy, you know? Wow. 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 Pretty amazing. It's a couple of stairs, isn't it? Wow. Look how little the people are compared to that wall. Do you see that? Down there, you see those little people? I mean, they're just tiny compared to how big that wall is. I bet that wall is 60 feet, 70 feet. So look at this little guy right here by the stairs. You see him down there? And look at him. He's not even as high as that little wooden retaining stage thing. And that thing's got to be at least, maybe more, 80 feet. Wow. All right, I've shown you enough. And I think that's Caesar up there on top, but I don't know. But let me see if I can zoom in. You know, that's always the hardest part. I got to get my big fingers on a little button that's the size of a pea. Well, if it was a pea, I could get it. Oh, there, I got it. Wow. And I love the columns too that they kept intact and still use. And imagine a concert here. You know, the one in Athens, I saw Sting. And that was a moment for the rest of my life. I mean, the sound quality was just incredible. Amazing. Okay, everybody. I'll stop yammering. Bye, everybody. Okay, I've shown you the insides of the theater. This is the outsides, and so this is kind of like what it looked like all finished, and this is too, and it would have been ornate and amazing, but that's not the impressive part on the outside. The impressive part is this back retaining wall. Oh my gosh, it is crazy and huge, and I mean, look at the bus next to it. Look at the car next to that wall. And they're even closer. It is huge. And you see all the lights across the top. That is phenomenal. It's enormous. It's probably a 10-story building. It's just huge. And I don't know if I can get back far enough to really do it justice. Wow. Get out of here. And you could see the old port things. They filled all those up. But they left some with holes in them for ventilation, I think. Wow. Could you even imagine this 2,000 years ago and what it would have looked like? I can't even imagine myself. Thanks for coming along and sharing, everybody. This is orange, like the apple. That makes me laugh. Okay, bye.